Of course, we support this civil service pay adjustment. It's already the end of October. We can only approve this adjustment only now. It's earlier than the last exercise in the previous year. So it's already very late. But this is actually under the control to a great extent by the government. We know that this item will be approved very quickly once this is tabled in this committee. So we did ask for this item to be placed ahead of other items. But the government decided to put other more controversial items before this one. So that's why it's approved so late. So I hope the order given to this pay adjustment exercise should be given higher priority. And I have heard from some frontline staff that when this pay adjustment is approved, employees of subvented organizations may be affected if they leave before the pay adjustment date or after the pay adjustment date. Because some subvented organizations would dock their back pay. Understand that the subventions given to the organization would factor in the pay adjustment. So the money, the subvention, has already been provided to the organization concerned. So should the staff be given the back pay, but as the secretary says, you respect their internal arrangements. So as a result, some staff of these subvented organizations will be adversely affected. The secretary also said that through the bureau's controlling officers, and that is the directors of bureau or heads of department, would communicate with the subvented organizations. I hope you should send out a clear message. The relevant staff did the work for the organization according to the contract, so they should not be denied the back pay if they resign before the effective day. And there are also contractual staff. There are different contracts governing the employment of this contractual staff. Of course, I will want these staff members to get permanent employment. Can I get a response on how we can address the problems with staff who resigned before we approved the pay adjustment? Well, the situation described by the member is, of course, not desirable. Not many employees of subvented organization will be affected, but still it's an undesirable situation. But of course, the earlier this item is approved, the better we can prevent this kind of undesirable situation. And therefore, this is why we have this item table here for members' early approval. For contractual staff, I think the member is referring to the non-civil service contract staff. Under the current arrangement, the heads of departments concerned enjoy a lot of flexibility in adjusting the pay of their NCSC colleagues. They don't have to wait until the civil service pay adjustment is approved by this council. According to information that we have gathered, the 8 departments which employ the highest numbers of NCSC staff have conducted a review in the past months, and the NCSC staff have already been granted pay adjustments ahead of this item's approval.